as he's tackled down inside the 20. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to lose.
What's up with it? Back. Southern Madden25.
Bad start there. A big loss on their
Run the
first
playoff
from
team.
scrimmage. It's second down.
Run the playoff team.
They're foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game.
Boy, what a good game last night, man.
And if he keeps himself free,
Fernandez showing they was tough. Oh, God.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he takes this one
He got some lucky stuff off.
end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Got some lucky stuff off. Okay. Well, all right.
Extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0.
Man, you got some lucky stuff off. Might be your last time scoring.
So they throw the pick
Might
six.
be.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, it might be.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Well, they cheated me on that one, so
The Detroit offense ready to begin
bounce
their
right
drive.
back.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say,
That was a nasty loss they took last night.
all that stuff.
You hear me? Nasty loss.
You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Nasty
Second
loss.
and 7. Goff now to
No, I said it. I said it was gonna be an upset because they had that week, that bye week. And I said it, bro. Same thing happened to the Cowboys.
Tackles made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Yeah, me too. But I said it. Same thing happened to the Cowboys a couple of years ago, bro. They had that bye week,
There's Goff.
and that bye week hurts teams, bro. Like for real,
Pass here taken
you got to really be on it.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the
Yep.
25.
Commanders already on fire because they beat the Bucks. They wouldn't. I thought they wasn't gonna beat the Bucks. To tell you the truth.
Goff. Throw caught by Raymond. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of. Is this
They did some dumb stuff last night, though. I ain't gonna lie, the Lions was.
drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Yeah, they had a lot of plays last night that was like, what are you doing? Oh, God.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Yeah.
Goff now looking to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way to get up in there, man.
From the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
You gotta stretch the whole field.
Trickery here on
You
the
hear
other
me?
round.
Oh,
Covered beautifully. Their
that's
defenders
cool.
stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
That's cool. You know what?
The Lions will use the
That's the
first of their
Cowboys.
timeouts. They'll have 2
That's the
remaining
boys,
as we
man.
step
I already
aside
know
here
they
in this
they
second
can't
quarter.
score. So that's why they get punished for not doing the right thing.
His kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
They taking a lot of turnovers off. And I want to see what you got on offense because I gave you that touchdown that you got.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's
By accident, but I did give it to you. So let's see what you got.
Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
sometimes if I don't make a mistake, the person will never score. If I don't throw a pick six, then the person would never score. So I got to keep that in mind.
Now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They run here with Rico down.
Oh, my God. Good run.
They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Good run.
Play the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line often knows.
Hey, it's all right. You just got to work for it, man. That's all. You definitely going to have to work for it. You ain't no stranger to Madden.
That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out.
Yep.
Not allowed
Waiting on a mistake. You got to walk on the eggshells.
Play action. Prescott.
Oh,
a short one there taken in by
oh,
Ferguson.
good.
And bulldozing his way through.
Good one.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes
He
it
ain't worth
inside
it.
the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wait a minute. What is he doing in the game? Prescott.
Here's Prescott. Pass incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at him 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're
On
going
to that run, man.
Sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah. Yeah, you know it.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
You know when you get real shite
Give him
down
a loss
here.
of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out.
I remember dude blocked my field goal a couple of games ago. That was
and
crazy,
his kick
bro.
here is good. And that will do it for
He
this
blocked my
first
field
half.
goal.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remaining. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for
Dude blocked my field goal. Ran it back for a touchdown, I think.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
That's rare, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just
That's
shy
super
of the
rare.
30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's gonna get us a fumble. I didn't know you got the ball first.
Got to feel fortunate about that.
Crazy.
If they could actually get production from their lead
I
horse,
don't even remember getting the ball
open up
first.
this offense and widen this margin too.
Now he's free at the 35. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Wonderful.
69 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 17-3. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Right to
across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, he threw that
He's
again.
on his way. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. There's Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21. To throw is Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now inside the 25. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 79 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Goff looking to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. If he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Final minute now of the third quarter. Now Prescott. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it in time. Great work to force the three down. Got the football right back for their offense.
Let's go.
He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
I knew it.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
Ooh.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Hey, people everywhere.
Stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Hold on. Check.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
Louis.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions.
It ain't over yet. It ain't over to the toes.
They'll run the end around. Ooh. This is Cooks.
Oh, what? That was a slow spin around.
Fighting through it. He's got space. Still going. He may go. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown. Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. 70 yards. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
2 for 1.
Play action. It's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To the air again. Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the...
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Buffalo. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Allen gonna throw to get things going. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
Here we go.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Hey, hold. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Goff going to open up with a throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
On first down, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. What?
On first and 10, here's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And the Lions are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing here is Goff. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Now, look, that wasn't the biggest gain in the world, but the key point is you don't get to pick and choose which plays you try to give maximum effort. It doesn't matter if it's a 50-yard bomb downfield or, in this case, a modest gain. This is how you earn the respect and appreciation of your teammates and coaches.
On second down, Goff. No chance at all. He'll go down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Third and goal. Now, Goff. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Allen working from the pistol. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdowns, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Goff. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. One of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's going to test this secondary right away. That's hard. And he'll be taken down.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss. Second down, Jackson. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on two more. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing that out wide. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Into space at the 45. And he'll He'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. Big play for KC. That goes for 58.
Yellow. Hero 15.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. On third down, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points. The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck.
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
Aguilar goes off in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and long for Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. This is Henry. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he pulled it left. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
On play action, Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The Lions called their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. On play action, he'll... the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
At their own 18-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So no scoring as of yet. Nothing here at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in this second half to come? Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Now, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, here's Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's to the tight end, Kohler. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Henry. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss. Pistol formation with Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Here comes 3rd and 6. Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. 4th down. Jackson. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. They'll run it with Henry. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. It was a couple of yards on that one. On third down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Williams in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Patrick motioning here. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. From the gun, Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. At long last, the end zone is found. Greg, I was thinking maybe scoreless tie for a second, but finally, one team gets on the board.
Well, Mike, this has hardly been an offensive clinic by either one of these teams. But give them credit. They came to life here late in the fourth quarter, got themselves on the scoreboard first, and we'll see if it's enough to hold on for the win.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Reynolds now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do...
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs have their safety, Justin Reed, out for the kickoff, and he's going to get things started from Kansas City. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
I should have picked another team.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's
anything but a mirror match.
They go play action. It's Mahomes.
Running too close.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
2nd and 10 now. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. They were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Again, Mahomes to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Hopkins on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They'll run it with Pacheco, and he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Dump off caught by his back.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pistol now for Mahomes. Catch made over the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on 3rd and 5. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they weren't afraid to try the reverse, but he's corralled shy of the marker. It's 4th down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run here on 1st down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of there! Out of there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football with the first turnover of the contest. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
That's complete to Juju. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes now. Escapes the pocket. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up the play that...
Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Completes this one to Gray. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trust them.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw left side, complete. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Justin Reed with the tackle. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try with Pacheco. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3 yards on that carry. That leaves them facing 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's brought down for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. That one complete to Hopkins. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. This one finds Kelsey. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. He's running with it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Back to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Cut out left. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Room to the right. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has it down close. And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here are the Chiefs facing a massive 2-point try. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing again, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the 2nd, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it still shows up as a victory for them.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here at Arrowhead. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing right away is Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, KC. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get this up to the 44. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
That decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. To throw, here's Lance. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To throw is Lance. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Lance looking to throw. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing, Lance. He's going to keep it himself. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
On the ready.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Come on, set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Trying to push the trial forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Just nowhere to go for that fullback, Mike. They thought he was their best shot of getting this ball across the goal line, but the defense stops him for no gain.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Trey Lance. Touchdown, Dallas. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Mahomes. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Look at the big man go. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57, colors.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, They ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, break. Fight, kick. Ready.
Pistol snap with Lance. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
White, down. Black shot. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Drill 52. Here we go. Here we go. Set, cut.
Now Lance. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Lance. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Lance. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he will go all the way. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. They'll run without it. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
attack! Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's taken in by Brown. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And the Chiefs are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1. Hunt. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Middle. Set. Play 70. 40 got.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They go play action with Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Play action. It's Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry from 13 yards out. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Here's Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Stafford. His throw incomplete.
They'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Stafford.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Stafford now to throw. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
That is a big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They go play action now. Jackson. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Flushed out right.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. Well, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tylan Wallace
from 10 yards out.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now it's Stafford. Going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Well, now how about this return? First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for second down. They'll try the end around with Robinson. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. To throw is Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Stafford. And this is incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Again, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A missed connection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They snap it to Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. To the air again, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No, we change it. Set on! Touch!
They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Play action. It's Jackson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Throwing is Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Roquan Smith. He may go. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown up.